Now get put in and flipped over. Okay, now we gotta turn around. Okay, time for me to do my job and install hinges. Okay, I'm going to be putting the hinges in. Wind is blowing quite a bit. Might not be able to hear me much, but that's what we're going to do. Just install hinges, then take a break for the wind to calm down. You want to turn it around so it farts out?
Alright, so we are marking the top of the hinge on both ends so Fred can pull it down and put the 3 screws in the top of it on each one of them, because it's going to be super hard for him to get a drill into there. So we're going to try this.
Or do you want to stand it up so it's easier? Try and make it as hard as I can on you. Oh, I know. I guess I might be able to hold this.
Fred's handy dandy magnet. Alright, now we're going to pick this up, put it back up here, and Fred's going to screw in one on the bottom and see if it works.
Too far away. Too far away, Fred. Fred, too far away.
We're pretty sure that one right there is pregnant. Say hi, Mama.
We believe she's pregnant. She might be a pot-bellied pig. Pot-belly. What everybody wants. Yeah, some of this is going to have to be trimmed.
Okay, so we opened it and it looks like Fred is okay with it. So we are going to put the rest of them in. If Fred can figure out how to go straight in with the screw. Yeah, I'm zooming in so you guys can get a close view on the action. You're not here on the homestead, this is full action. Alright, so Dad's gonna clean up this one here, and Fred's gonna start doing the insulation on this one so we can finish this pig pen, because the wind is starting to pick up. Windmills are going, all 3 of them. That's why you might not be able to hear me very well. Dad might have to have Fred finish that since he has a little bit longer arms. And this is the best part about a homestead, working together. Just a little more right over here where Daddy's hand is, and I think we'll be good. Oh, Daddy's gonna push it down.
Get a hammer? Huh? Get a hammer? Need a big ass hammer.
Alright, so we fixed that one. So now we're gonna get this all insulated and get some tin on it. And maybe take a lunch break and then come back out and hopefully move a hog. Okay, so we used pretty much all of the scrap ends we had. So Dad's gonna go grab another full sheet from the shed. Alright, so Dad brought the insulation over.
And here's Pappy putting down the tin. I did my job. Now he's cutting.
down just a little bit. Hey, take some screws and put them in. You doing a good job there, Tiger? They're inspected. And of course, Tigger's right there. Alright, so we just finished this hog pen here. We got some straw in there, and we are separating 2 of the pigs from here and gonna put them in there. There you go. And that's how we transfer pigs here on the homestead. That's why we designed it this way, so they can just go down the aisle. We have somebody just waiting here, and then transfer them into the pens we want. Alright, so we're going to take the rototiller and try to break up some of this ground and bushes, so that's easier for us to level out and clean up. Because we bought a greenhouse that we're going to put up. So Dad's going to run the rototiller right now. See how good he does. We're not sure if it's supposed to idle that low or what's going on with it. But it's working for what we're doing with it right now, so. Okay, Fred's ripping up the parts of the bushes that Dad can't get up with the rototiller. Dad's having fun with his new play toy. We only used it that one little bit when we first bought it. Looks like Dad's having fun. Love it when the old man's having fun. Sorry if the camera's a little wobbly and stuff. We're trying this new tripod out. I'm still standing behind the camera to make sure you guys get it all. Every time Fred picks up some bushes and throws it out of the way, Valerie chases it. The greenhouse isn't that big, but we decided to go a little farther just in case. Dad doesn't do work like this very often. That's why he's loving it right now. Alright, so Papa just finished. We got Fred here cleaning it up. He's getting all of the bushes and everything out of the way. Hey Papa, come over here and tell him how it was running that thing over top of everything.
A lot of work. Get hung up on some of those bushes that just would not come easily. So I had to run it hard onto them. So I think we got pretty much all of them. I think.
Alright, Valerie's trying to help us. See, she's over there digging a little bit.
Tigger was supervising for about 2 minutes. And he said, "Peace out, it's too noisy." Yep. You guys are crazy.
Alright, so the process is going to be as soon as Fred thinks that he's got the biggest share of it, we're going to take a garden rake. We're going to go through it and make sure we got everything. And then we're going to level it out. Hopefully we'll get most of it on camera for you. Alright, so Fred's just going to rake up everything and get at the big stuff. And then we're going to go through with the pitchfork or the hoe and get the last of the bushes out. And there's Tigger, guys. Out here making sure it's all good.
You gonna help us?
We might not get to the greenhouse today.
Something came close to my butt.
Alright, Fred, there's still a bunch of stuff in here if you want to keep going with that. Fred. Here you go, Fred. That thing has some roots.
All right, over here.
Really? Alright, Fred's going to go through with the rake He's gonna double check, make sure we got everything out, and then we're gonna level it. That rototiller did a pretty decent job on the bushes.
I'm gonna feel it in about an hour.
Wind's picking up, so we're probably not gonna be able to get the greenhouse started today. Hopefully, we'll have this leveled out today so that tomorrow morning, before the wind kicks up, we can try to get it done. So Tigger's back. He's digging holes. He's making sure everything's up to par. Dog just scared him. So we found another hole. This is a homestead in life. This is why you get cats and dogs on a homestead.
Entertainment. Huh? What? Not entertaining. Not at all. I'm just doing my job. Yes, you are.
And now he's attacking the rake.
Get away from my hole. Get away from my hole. That's my hole. Get away from my hole.
Yeah. He's pretty curious about what the rake is right now.
Hey, that's my hole. Hey, hey. Get that back. Jeez. I spent a half hour digging that hole.
Alright, we're going to take a little Tigger break for a second. So even with 3 legs, Tigger's being Tigger. I would zoom in on him so you can get a really good look, but like I said, he's Tigger, so he's bounces and zooms. Oh, he's gonna go after the dog. Get the dog. Alright, so Fred got a bunch of the big stuff out with the other rake. Now he's using a lawn rake, and we're gonna try to get out the little stuff. We want to make it as pristine in there as we can possibly get right now, because we're hoping to be able to plant in the bottom of it and then put some planter boxes or shelves above it and plant more in there that way. So the better we get the soil done right now, the better we're gonna be. We're gonna level the whole thing out though, so that everything sits level, and then we'll go from there after it's set up. And you guys are along for the ride. So we get some pretty high winds out here. So we were wondering what you guys would do to keep the greenhouse from grounded and not warping and moving around. Please leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear you guys' input. Fred forgot where he put his tool. That was a big old root. Alright, looks like all Fred needs to do is go through with the big metal garden rake and do the best he can leveling it out. And then Dad's standing in front of a 2x4 right there. We're going to try to level it out like they do concrete after Fred gets done with the rake. We're going to see how well that works out. Dad likes waving at the cars when they drive by. Well, once Fred thinks he has it mostly level with that, we'll go through with the 2x4. And then I'll probably man the shovel so I can still man the camera at the same time. Put dirt where they need it. Alright, Fred's got pretty much everything leveled out with the rake the best he can. So he's gonna go through with the 2x4 and try to get it to make sure it's all level. He has a level on it right now, trying to make sure it's completely good. Chicken decided to come see what's going on. Tigger's here seeing what's going on. I think Tigger's saying it's break time. Look at that. Laying out in the sunshine in the middle of our work. Tigger's being such a big help right now, isn't it?
Okay. Let's see. What are you going to need first?
Here in a little while, if Fred keeps this up, we might be able to lay concrete.
Tell me where you want to start. I want to give me a hand, Brian. Go over here. Start it.
Alright, so Dad's teaching Fred how to work it like you would if you were on concrete or something like that. Since we got him an abundance of dirt now. This is why you see Fred doing a lot of the stuff, because he's trying to learn how to do it. And he's a lot like us, where you have to do it to learn how to do it. Okay, so Fred's going to take a little rest, and then he's going to do it one more time to make sure there's no gaps, and we'll be good.
Here's one.
They should all have a number or a letter, so that's 36R right there. So they should all have a letter with them. All the cues are the front, the back, and the walls. So find the cues and put them in the wall section.
This one just had numbers 0, 1.
Set it aside.
2, 14. Sheriff man, 0.
It says Q.
It is a Q on the instruction. So I'm finding zeros.
Do you have B's?
Bravos.
It's a small one. So that might be one of those packages. Or that small set over there.
Here's O3, and here's B18.
Yeah, you're looking for B11. Okay, so O2 is part of that. That's O's right there. Yeah, it's the brand.
This is base on it.
All your zeros are part of the floor, Dad.
0, 1. Base, base. 4 by 16 base. 4 by 6 base. 4 by 6 base.
B's are your center part to hold everything sturdy.
This one's not showing.
Numbers on the outside. They're probably on the inside.
SNR. L. 36R. M.
Romeo and Mike are part of the floor. One and 29 are your end pieces to the walls.
Thank you all for sticking with us for another week. If you have any comments or suggestions about what you've seen, please leave them below. Love hearing from everybody. Like, subscribe, hit the notice bell. Try to get them out on time, weather willing. Love knowing you guys are out there supporting us. and getting a laugh from our antics. Talk to y'all later. Bye.